This is some of the cheaters in a game show. It can't get more embarrassing than that, cheating on a live game show. Just cheating in general.
Charles Ingram. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire really wants contestants to win, since it's just good TV to see a regular Joe get rich. Even with multiple lifelines available to contestants for especially difficult trivia questions, that just wasn't enough for disgraced Army Major Charles Ingram.
Yeah, I don't know how people used to do this, mate. I'm so bad at like trivia type questions.
Ingram stationed two people in the audience, his wife Diana and his friend Taquan Widdock, both former contestants. As he carefully read off each of the 4 multiple choice answers out loud, he'd listen for a cough, which was allegedly a signal from his plants as to which answer was the correct one. Using this ridiculous method pioneered by cheating high school students, Ingram actually won the £1 million grand prize. The scheme was ultimately discovered and all 3 were found guilty of, quote, procuring the execution of a valuable security by deception, or in simpler terms, fraud. All 3 received suspended prison sentences and were fined a combined total of £55,000, which Charles allegedly never paid. Ingram was also stripped of his title by the Army Board after 17 years of service.
That's what you get,
As if that weren't enough bad karma, Charles Ingram later slipped on an apple while mowing his lawn and cut off 3 of his toes.
Jesus, man. Don't cheat.
Spanish model Adriana Albania appeared on Pasapalabra, Spain's version of Password. Albania's blatant cheating scheme occurred during a segment where she had to listen to song clips and identify the name and performer. The game had barely started when the host and other contestants noticed that she kept looking at a phone she had hidden in her lap. She'd been using the music identification app Shazam. She was called out on it right on the show. Everyone just laughed it off. The host, Christian Galvez, even said that she deserved a special prize for cheating so brazenly. A few days later, Albania made her intentions clear, saying, "No one told me that I could not cheat."
Bro, no one told me that I could not cheat. You know, it's same. That's what I'm saying. Literally, I'm in the same boat. At least she was just joking about it.
Appeared on the show and racked up winnings of $100,000.
Oh, where's the cellophane? Where's the cellophane?
What's that?
I want the cellophane.
No, I only get that for $250, mate. You don't get the cellophane.
After the show aired, he told the media that he cheated. Well, sort of. Saying, "I didn't play the game. I played the man." Huh? According to El Catetani, he claimed to nail correct answers to the questions not through knowledge, but by watching the body language of host Eddie McGuire as he read off the multiple choice possibilities. Admitting, if you look at it, you see me working Eddie McGuire. I'm reading every single subtle thing about his face. He also watched the studio audience behind McGuire to see which choice made their faces light up. In the end, El Catetani got to keep his money.
Yo, that's not cheating, bro. You just played the game.
Guerrilla Barbecue. In 2011, the New York City-based food truck Guerrilla Barbecue was eliminated from the Great Food Truck Race, a reality show competition in which hopeful street chefs compete for a grand prize of $50,000. The team with the lowest sales gets eliminated, hence Guerrilla's desperate, if not ill-conceived attempt at staying alive with some bogus profit.
Unfortunately, one of you guys tried to cheat. It was clear that you put $2,700 of your own money in the till.
The owners of the Korean-Mexican fusion truck maintained their innocence, despite a confidentiality agreement that barred them from speaking out in too much detail. Food Network originally only said that the team was eliminated from the show after making, quote, an unfortunate decision. It wasn't until a 2016 interview with KoreanAmericanStory.org that Guerrilla Barbecue owner Eddie Song finally cleared up what really happened. Apparently, the team decided to get creative when facing the challenge of not being able to sell meat while competing in Memphis. Song and his crew, quote, formed a little partnership with one of the top Memphis-style barbecue joints and ended up selling empty tortillas and sending the customers elsewhere to get free meat. Ultimately, they bent the rules and got busted. The 21 game. While most game show cheats are simply overeager rogue contestants, the scandal surrounding the 1956 game show 21 involved the show's producers and served as the basis for the 1994 movie Quiz Show. According to Charles Van Doren's New Yorker account of the scandal, producers Al Friedman, Jack Barry, and Dan Enright colluded with contestants Herb Stempel and Charles Van Doren in some carefully choreographed high-stakes game show drama. After around 6 weeks of coach winning for Stempel, the show saw a dip in ratings, possibly due to the unlikable nature of the quirky New York postal clerk. Enter Charles Van Doren, a handsome English professor from Columbia University and the son of a prominent poet. He was similarly coached, and after some staged episodes that ended in ties, Van Doren eventually overtook Stempel. Both contestants walked away with a bunch of cash, and ratings were up. Win-win, right? Wrong. No one believed Stempel's claims about the plague of game show fixing until a notebook full of future quiz answers was found on the set of a completely different game show.
That is awkward.
Stempel testified to a grand jury, which eventually led to congressional hearings and an amendment to the Communications Act of 1934, making it officially illegal
very
to fix
awkward.
quiz shows.
He literally left the evidence.
Networks were so spooked that they abruptly canceled many of their primetime game shows anyway.
Bad.
We're looking for nuts now. We're looking for nuts. Nuts!
That's
a model
tough.
named Adriana Bina was caught cheating on air in a game show called Passa Palabra, which is a Brazilian show. In the show, the contestants were supposed to guess the song and the artist of the song that was being played, more like the guessing game.
Don't tell me she
Adriana didn't have much knowledge of
Shazammed.
music, or to escape from the embarrassment, she tried to use a mobile app called Shazam to know about the song.
You're kidding me. Why do they still have their phones on them?
The host appreciated her bravery since she was brave enough to actually cheat in front of a live audience on a live show.
What
Nobody
a
had ever done that
savage.
before in the 7-year history of the show being on air. That took a lot of courage indeed. A good thing she didn't win anything, or otherwise it would have been considered unfair for previous and future contestants.
Yeah, mate,
It's
of
not always
course.
the contestants who cheat, it's sometimes the host himself. Same instance happened on a show called Wheel of Fortune, hosted by
Really?
Jack, an unfair treatment towards a contestant, Renee Durrett. During the question and answer session, Durrett was doing completely fine, answering all the questions correctly, and all of a sudden, Pat stops her and says the answer is completely incorrect, yet the answer was completely right. The only thing wrong was the old man's hearing. Later, since the same question was answered by another contestant, the answer was the same, that of Durrett's, but the only difference was the pronunciation of the G in the answer. 7 swans a swimming. You can't blame Pat, blame the G. Sometimes game shows aren't what they seem to be.
Wait, what is that picture? Wait, what did I just see? Alright, let's keep going.
The segment was called Soul Train Scramble Board. The contestants on the game had to pick 2 dancers, and they were given a name to unscramble. Whoever unscrambles the first wins. When the show ended, the host Don Cornelius revealed that the game was fixed, all in every single one of the episodes. When the show was ended, the host Don Cornelius revealed that the game show was fixed in all of the episodes of the show. The dancers already knew the answer, yet they played it so well in
just got
acting on
finessed.
screen according to the script. It was all fiction though, so it wasn't a controversy of much importance.
Oh,
Number
okay, that's
7,
fair.
Wanted. A man named Carrie D. Ketchum, convicted for the false allegations of death of his wife just to claim insurance, appeared on a game show called Super Passwords. He insisted to use a fake name, Mr. Patrick Quinn, and won $58,000. But his hard luck, he was identified by some random people in the audience and was arrested upon his arrival to claim his winnings. The funny thing is how one can be so stupid enough to come on live television while all being wanted.
Wait. This guy was wanted by the police, and he was like, yeah, I'm just gonna test my luck and go on a live game show. Smart idea, man.
$1 million money drop in which the contestants had to divide their money among 3 doors, each with the correct or incorrect answer to a question. If chosen the wrong answer, the money would be lost. While playing the game, the couple had to answer a question which was which of these sold first, and were
I've
given 3
seen this
options:
game.
Macintosh computer, Post-it notes, and Sony Walkman. The couple chose Post-it notes, which during the show was an incorrect answer, and the couple lost $800,000 of their original $1 million because the correct answer was actually Sony Walkman. But later when the show was aired, it was revealed that the correct answer was indeed Post-it notes. After knowing this, the producers told the couple that they can reappear on a later episode instead of admitting their mistake and properly giving them the money that they should be having.
Oh my god. You hate to see it.